What's good, y'all? Rich Sosa back in the building, man. And today I got a very special banger lined up for y'all, man. I am telling y'all, the first ever two-way playmaking glass cleaner. Now let me go ahead and remind y'all really quick before we get into the actual making of this build. This build is actually going to come out to a playmaking glass cleaner, but I'm telling y'all, the way that it's going to be completed is going to have some crazy defensive stats, and on top of all that, the defensive badge count is going to be very nice. I have already brought y'all the playmaking glass cleaner before, but I truly feel like this is going to be the best and possible version that you can make out of it. So before we get into the making, man, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new to the Rich Gang family, as well as any new supporters. I would appreciate it if y'all went ahead and hit that like button. It helps me out so much. Go ahead and share this banger with your family and friends. And last but not least, do not forget to turn on the post notifications so y'all can see when I upload every single day. Now, when it comes to the build and the position, of course, we're going to be putting this under the power forward. You can also make it out of the center, but I'm telling you, power forward is easily the best position in all of 2K this year. Now, when it comes to the height, I'm going with 6'9". When it comes to the weight, this is honestly going to be adjustable. So put it to your liking, but I'm going with 210. And then on the wingspan, I'm going to hit y'all with 7'4" and the built body shape. Now, when it comes to these stats, you have to be very specific or you will change up the name to a glass cleaning shot creator. I'm going to be dropping that build for y'all in a couple of days, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Now let's go ahead and get into the breakdown of these stats. So when it comes to the finishing side of things, what you want to go ahead and do is put your driving layup to a 92 and the driving dunk to a 95. Then from there, the post control is going to be an 86. We're going to get 16 badges out of it right there. Now when it comes to the shooting, put both your mid-range as well as the three-pointer both at 82. Now when it comes to the free throw, you can choose to max this out all the way, or you can go with a 91 or 92, whatever y'all like. I'm going to go with the 92 for the 19 badges. Now, when it comes to the pass accuracy, go ahead and put this to an 80 exactly. Then when it comes to the ball handle as well as the speed with ball, we're going to max both of these out. That's going to give us 14 badges right there. Now let's go ahead and get into the defense. So when it comes to the perimeter defense, you are going to be able to guard any build. Go ahead and max it out at an 80. Same thing with the steal. And then when it comes to the block, y'all, this is where things get a little bit more overpowered. 99 block on this build. Then when it comes to the rebounding, 99 defensive rebound. If you want to, you can even max out the offensive. I feel like you necessarily don't need to. I'm going to go ahead and put that to an 84. Now, let's go ahead and check out these physicals. Max out the speed, acceleration. Of course, you definitely want to go ahead and max out that vertical as well. And then we are going to be able to maintain the 60 stamina, y'all. Now, I'm telling you, the badge count on this build is honestly super overpowered. Coming from a center build, literally, you are going to be able to guard any type of position 1 through the 5. Now, when it comes to this build, you definitely have to take into consideration what it is going to look like at 99 overall. We get all of the contact dunks. On top of all that, we even have some post scoring in this build. Now, the takeovers we get are the slashing. Definitely going to be getting that sharp shooting. Then, as y'all can see, of course, we get the glass cleaning. But then on top of all that, we also get the post scoring. So, we have a lot of options to pick from here. But I'm telling you, as long as you are comfortable with the setup that you pick, you are going to be completely fine. For my liking, I'm going with spot at precision first. The second one, y'all already know that I love picking the defensive takeover second, so I'm going to go with see the future. And as y'all can see, we have made the playmaking glass cleaner, y'all. Now, we have a couple of other things that we have to get into before we get into the badge count. Let's go ahead and check out a couple of the main stats when it comes to grinding this build out at 99. And also some of the 99 overall stats that we'll be able to maintain on this build. So first, we're easily going to be able to get that driving layup and driving dunk to a 99. Same thing with the free throw. Then, when we get into the defense, here is where it gets even better. You're going to be able to get that 99 block as well as a 99 defensive rebound, y'all. So, If you decided to make the offensive rebound max out as well, that is already going to be a couple of different stats that you're going to be getting 99 out of. And on top of all that, you're going to be able to shoot at ease once you grind this build out, get shooting boosts, or even run with a teammate that has floor general, and you are easily going to be hitting the high 90s when it comes to it. Now, let's go ahead and get into the badge count. So the first badge that I'm going to go ahead and put on when it comes to the playmaking is going to be handles for days as well as quick first step. Then from here, I am definitely going to go ahead and put on special delivery. I feel like that's a key badge that we should all use on any build that can get it. Definitely going to help out the team as well as getting that team takeover. Another one that I really like just to break ankles and be fancy with it is going to be Space Creator on Hall of Fame. Now, you can feel free to put on any other badges that you want to, but I'm telling y'all, I'm just trying to lead y'all in the right direction. Now, let's go ahead and get into the finishing. First, you want to go ahead and put on the obvious badges, Posterizer as well as Heat Seeker. Then from there, we're going to be able to put on Silver Lob City Finisher. Another one that I really like that is honestly going to be paired up with Posterizer is going to be Slithery Finisher. You can even test out Putback Boss on Gold if you want to, but I feel like we should also consider Back Down Punisher on Hall of Fame. It really comes down to your play style and how you are going to use this build. Let's go ahead and take it to the next category now, the shooting. 19 badges to work with here. So first, I'm going to go ahead and put on Hot Zone Hunter on Gold. Another one that I really like is going to be Hot Shot. So we got 13 remaining badges to work with. What I'm going to go ahead and do is put on Silver Catch and Shoot as well as Bronze Corner Specialist. So another badge that I am going to consider. If you put on Back Down Punisher on Hall of Fame, you might as well as put on Fade Ace. Both of these are going to pair up really nicely, especially if you'd like to use that post control in your game. Another one that I would really consider is going to be Blinders. Deep Threes is an obvious one, but Volume Shooter on Bronze as well as Clutch Shooter and Green Machine are going to be very key badges that you would want to keep on. It really comes down to your preference and how you like it when it comes to your shooting setup, but I'm telling y'all, as long as you put on a couple of these badges, you are definitely going to be okay. I would not be afraid of trying something new. Go ahead and test it out and see what y'all like. Now, let's go ahead and get into the last and final category, the defense. 22 badges to work with, so I'm going to go ahead and first put on the most important, Intimidator, and then Rim Protector. The rest of the way, feel free to go about your liking, but I'm telling you, we cannot sleep on Interceptor on Silver or even Chase Down Artist. You necessarily do not need to put these on Silver, but I feel like it makes a huge difference. So, from there, I'm going with Gold Clamps. And then from here, we have 2 remaining Hall of Fame badges that we could put on. With my liking, I'm going to go with Heart Crusher or even Clutch Defender. Both of these are really good badges. Box is going to be another good one, or even Worm. Ankle Braces is another good one as well, but I'm telling y'all, we are only limited with 22 badges, which is honestly super good still. For the rest of the way, I'm going to go ahead and say this right now. You definitely want to at least consider Rebound Chaser with Pogo Stick. These are 2 badges that I would like to pair up together. And that's the final setup we're going with, 16, 19, 14, and 22. Thank y'all so much for watching the entire video through, as well as bringing y'all support. I truly appreciate that, man. I got another video dropping for y'all tomorrow. But man, with all that being said, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new to the Rich Gang family, as well as any new supporters. I would appreciate it if y'all went ahead and hit that like button right now. Go ahead and drop a comment down below what y'all thought about this build. Share this video with your family and friends. And last but not least, turn on post notifications so y'all can see when I upload every single day. Man, with all that being said, I got one last thing to say. Rich out.